It's Feo 9acino, you know what I'm saying? I don't really have no name for this video yet, but I ain't got no title, nothing like that. Just wanted to come to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Talk about the whole pulled and slow shit, the whole fucking chopped and screwed Texas shit, DJ Screw. So, I'm gonna keep it short. So the first time I think I heard Screw, I was, keep in mind I live in Dallas. I ain't never lived in Houston, none of that. So, I remember back in the day, it used to be, nobody's ever explained this to me. I've asked the question, never got an answer. So there's always been this tension between Houston and Dallas. So I remember my dad was fucking with this girl, and I want to say she was from Houston because she was always listening to Screw, and I ain't never heard Screw. So the first time she played it, I was like, damn, why the CD keep skipping and shit? But she played it in front of me like my dad wasn't there. So my dad came home one day and I was listening to it. I can't remember. It was a freestyle, and I remember Big Hawk was on there. Because I knew Big Hawk because of the chilling with my broad. I don't know. I remember Big Mo. I don't think Big Mo was on there. But anyways, my dad was like, man, turn that off. We some Dallas niggas. We don't play that shit. Whoop-de-whoop. So then it was like, okay, well, I can't listen to this. So you would hear it every now and again, you know what I'm saying? We lived in Pleasant Grove at the time, so right off of Lake June. So back then it was more Tum-Tum. Them niggas got DSR, and then I thought them niggas would switch out. I'm not sure, because remember, I'm a kid at the time. So, but I remember hearing them, and I'm like, so I guess now it's alright to listen to it. I never went and listened to a Screw tape until I think I was maybe 15, 16. I was in high school, and I'll never forget because this shit was called Codeine Fiend. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. I ain't never had lean at the time. So I was like, damn, I got some lean. You know, I got from the doctor, I think, because I had a sore throat or some shit. I don't know. Back then, they just doctors give you that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had got that shit, and I pulled it up, and I'm sitting there listening to it. It had like a whole different sound to it, a whole different feel to it. It sounded like that shit just went together. Like, song, you didn't even know the song changed. Kind of like listening to Mexican music. Like, you didn't even know if it's a different song. You know what I'm saying? So I got into it then. At that time, I was rapping at the same time too. So I it was the one of my followers shit. If you know, you know type shit. And I would do like an interlude into the song. So it was the R. Kelly scene, Like You Ready, and I was like, man, I'm gonna see if I can slow this down. So I slowed it down, and then I started playing with the fader. I'm giving you game because I really don't need to tell niggas this. I started playing with the fader, sped up this track, you know what I'm saying? I started going, I was like, oh shit, bro, I can do this shit. Because I looked at that shit kind of like how I looked at rapping, like, nigga, back then it was like Jeezy and them, like, nigga, everybody can't be no rapper, nigga. Feel like as a kid, you look at it like you the chosen one type shit. So I got into Screw's whole discography. Don't fuck me up in the comments. But I got into his whole catalog, and me being me, I don't copy niggas, you know. I more peep game from a nigga and see what I can use, but give credit, you know what I'm saying? So that's back, if you listen to the old Pulled and Slow tapes I did, I would have Screw at the beginning of it. But the difference between Pulled and Slow and Chopped and Screwed is Pulled and Slow, number one, that's my shit. To the point, I do certain shit that other niggas don't do, and I know they don't do because I don't hear it. So I slow it down. I fuck with the pitch or the speed, however you want to call it, and everything's not chopped, and it's not, because when you chopping, it's kind of like it's a science to that shit, to where you gotta listen for the beat. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit it. And then if the niggas rapping on beat or not. So that's why if you look at the Primo Rice and shit, niggas be like, man, you ain't chopped it right. It depends on how the nigga flow, because I got to go off his flow. I can't go off the beat. That's why on some of them you'll hear me chop the beat and not actually chop the song. But I'll go in depth more on that a little later. I hope y'all fucking with the Pulled and Slow shit. I'm going to get on here. I'm going to start talking more. Shout out to Ayo, man, for giving me that game, you know what I'm saying, that motivation, you know what I'm saying, that push. Because I'm from Texas, man. I ain't never left Texas. I've been here, born in Carrollton. Lived all over Dallas, all over Central Texas, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's a lot of things that go on in this state that people don't speak on, you know what I'm saying, or they bias to. So over here, I think I'm gonna call it the panda perspective. So you get my perspective on things, you know what I'm saying? Because with an opinion, you can't make an opinion a fact, you know what I'm saying? It's all about how somebody thinks. So I'm giving it to you from what I think. The rap shit, we putting that shit on hold right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get shit situated, but I'm gonna keep providing. Even while I go through the shit that I'm going through, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I give y'all some video, some music, you know what I'm saying, something. But as long as you stay in the, you know what I'm saying, stay in the loop, man, you won't miss out. I appreciate y'all fucking with me.